This message is to Egyptologists and to people who have a interest in Cleopatra. I was channeling Cleopatra and she was explaining to me the reason why no one has been able to find her tomb. So what she was showing me was it was very unfortunate um, that they actually so I don't know if she actually killed herself or if they beat her body. Like, I don't know if she had stabbed herself in the stomach and then they came in and and beat her to death to finish off the job, or they just came in and beat her uh, to unalive her. And I see multiple people like with different instruments, like almost club looking instruments, and they were beating her over on the head and the shoulders and everything like that. And she she said that this was a hit put on her by the following pharaoh. So when I went to go look that up, the following pharaoh was actually her son, I believe. She showed me like a big hand of the pharaoh. So it was his final decision that ultimately put the nail in the coffin when it came to Cleopatra. She does make you feel like that he was coerced to do it, and that they told him that he would be the pharaoh after her, and that he needed to do that in order to, get his throne. And sorry, but as you can see later on in history, not too much long after that, he was overthrown, which kind of does make sense. That they would put him up to it so that they could eventually overthrow him because he was just a boy. But she does say that wherever the temple that she lived at, whatever her castle that she lived at, if you go straight out the castle, I see palm trees and I see the waterway. And if you go straight to out through the waterway, they took her in a sarcophagus. They put her body in the sarcophagus, and they didn't even go far out because they knew nobody would go looking for her in the water. So they took her to the water. They went right, and they didn't go far. So if you do look for, if anybody ever does the chance to go look for her sarcophagus in the water, it shouldn't be that far from the bank, the water bank. So um, her body is in the water. I'm even seeing Horus Haru saying, "Go find her." So she's in the water. Um, it shouldn't be that far out, so I'm guessing it probably wouldn't be that deep of either. But they just threw her in there because they didn't want anyone to see how badly her body was beaten. So that's the channel message that I got from the Cleopatra.